Hey there, and happy Friday night. I hope that you guys have been having a good week and are excited for the weekend. I know that I am myself, and in particular, looks like my second monitor still had the sound on. I'm very excited to being able to decompress and enjoy some Minecraft with you all, which is what we're going to be doing tonight. You can see that I spent a little bit of time AFK getting ready for stream here, and so we have a zombie behind me, but we'll have to be a little bit careful. He definitely has some gear on him. And I don't really have any weapons on me at the moment. It looks like he's not going to burn from the sunlight, so that's kind of interesting. We'll see how long maybe he stays in this world. But tonight, we're going to be building with no plan. Let's see, he did see me, so we're going to have to just walk away. I did want to kind of just peruse and go around our environment as I tell you all about what our game plan is for tonight on stream. And I'm sure he's still following me. But tonight, I guess the title of the live stream just completely gives it away, right? But we are going to be building a bridge with no plan. And I don't know what people really mean when they say, like, no plan at all. Because I know for me, in particular, like, this is the least amount of a plan that I've had. I think we've outwalked him. But at the same time, I do know that I do want to be making a stone arched bridge. And I'm a big fan of Flow State. And many of you guys that know Flow State will probably know that he ends up making a lot of content that's like building a castle with no plan. But like, to what spectrum or degree is that plan no plan? I don't know. So I don't know. I was just kind of thinking about that as we were starting before stream, but that's what we're going to be doing tonight, or at least starting on it. We already have one bridge right here, kind of overlooking the waterfall, which is very beautiful looking in my personal opinion. And we have a little Dan too, that's kind of just hanging out here with his fishing rod. And I love the look of this. I think I could have done a little bit better on the inside that we have here, but I'm stuck. I'm still stuck. Like, I think that this could look better, but I still haven't come up with any ideas on how I want to make it better, and so that's okay. But our path continues down a very long way now. I love this little indent that we have with the path leading up. It's so well engraved into the terrain. But our path eventually, this beautiful path with the two tall flowers, it ends up ending over here and kind of switching up to a new sort of path design, which if you've been tuning into the streams, you know that over the last couple of weeks we've been spending a lot of time over in this area customizing this path right here with new blocks, and I don't know if I'm totally satisfied with it. A good reason, I was hanging out with Spidey, I think last weekend, and he's like, I can't tell if I love or I hate the crafting tables that we have right here in the path. And I'm like, I totally agree. It definitely is very unique, and it goes a very long way over here, for sure. And it's cool. I don't know, it's cool looking. I'm happy with it. At least everything looks better in shaders, right? And we have our custom trees right here. Nothing special. I got that design from ETAT, but it really fits the bill, I think. I don't think he usually goes 3 down, and I think that's the only time I did, but just for a little variation, I decided that I wanted to. Oh, and I've been thinking, oh, that's so funny. I've been spending a little bit of time getting a shulker box of like cobblestone, all these materials, right? And I thought I had lost my toolbox that we have here. And so I made some more rockets, and in my shulker box, we have some more rockets too that I just made. Because I was like, where did I lose this? And I only had a couple rockets left. So I'm happy that it's actually over in this area. And it bodes well. I think that I actually did have pretty good foreplanning when it came to having some materials for this build. But at least tonight, we're going to just start off. Yeah, we're going to have plenty for mossy cobblestone and mossy stone bricks right here. We're just going to be starting off and taking out tons of cobblestone. We're going to make a bunch of stairs and that sort of thing too, and make some slabs as well. And I like doing this for a lot of my builds. It really helps me kind of figure out the design of it. Start off with... No, we can do a full stack of slabs. Why not? When I started doing this, my building potential, I think, really skyrocketed, because if you only focus on the build by itself, and then you end up going on to texturing and figuring out like a color palette and all the other things later, if you have a good like foundation for your build, just like how it looks like, you're pretty much going to be set up for success. And I did forget, actually, the bridge is going to start. Where is it going to start? Right over here. I'm going the wrong way. The shaders, everything blends in a little bit. So I do think, let's see. Looks like this tree might be literally right in the way of it. That's kind of funny. We're definitely going to have to get some new tools and repair them a little bit, but I'm glad that I'm remembering to turn on that replay mod cinematic. Yeah, that's totally the place for it. Okay. We'll start once again, and... I kind of want it to be like a tall or a bridge, so I don't know, let's... Oh yeah, one thing, I was saying in the Discord earlier today, I was like, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous. I want to do... I guess I'm going to start with 3 and maybe we'll expand? I really can't tell at the moment. And I think we're just going to go on the sides. We'll maybe do something different in the middle. Just to leave it there. I don't want to go too high. Maybe I want a little bit less of a slope, but I was like, I'm so used to just providing you guys a really good build that I've usually made in creative beforehand, and then I put it into my survival world. But this is completely different, right? I think actually don't want this guy right here. I know it's going to take a little bit more time to get whatever it is that I want down, but I'm very excited about it at the same time. So it's going to be a good adventure here. I think we'll mix in some slabs too. I think I actually want a little bit more incline, so we'll use this guy to kind of get us up here. And where does that leave us? I thought. And one good thing, a lot of people, you know, obviously consider this to be cheaty cam, but just being able to take a look back here, being like, okay, what exactly is the height that I'm trying to go for? And I don't know, like a light, I forgot, I just ended up filling everything anyway. A light incline, like a, you know, a smooth slope for a bridge is something that's kind of new for me. So, as you can see, I feel like it's already getting a little bit steep here. So maybe we cut it off right there. I think I'm okay with that. All right. And now, the easiest thing for me to do in particular is I'm just going to go along, and I'm just going to extend it the entire way. And then I'll come back and I'll count the blocks, and I'll be able to see what sort of numbers we're working with. I'm going to stick to odd numbers because it makes arches a whole ton easier, in my personal opinion. And the sun is going down in our beautiful world here. It feels good. I haven't been in Lotus actually for a little bit. I've been working on a solo world, a forever world, and episode 1 of it is actually available for members. And tomorrow we have our Q&A coming out tomorrow morning. It can be kind of hard to tell when you can go to sleep when you are using shaders, in my personal opinion. You get used to it over time. Hey, 360, dude, thanks so much for hopping in. And Cobb, dude, I've been thinking about you a lot, dude. I hope that you're doing well, and as I think I reached out and said, such good times over the summer. Man, I had such a blast doing all the Lotus things and all the shenanigans, and getting to hang out and get to know you better. And I'll be getting you some cyan terracotta at some point in time. Let's see. Okay, I think we might actually be able to go 5 wide right here because the path actually goes kind of right here. Which is cool because we have 2 on that side, meaning that we can go 2 more on this side. But I say, I don't know, I can't remember exactly how I did it. But I say we start to try to come down a little bit. Who knows? I think, you know, I always try to be as symmetrical as possible, and so it might be a little bit of even more humming and hawing when it comes to it, but obviously, Cobb, this is leading over to your base and getting ready to start making progress. Maybe even this weekend, we'll have to see what happens on some Halloween building right here. I know that the map isn't updated because Dan has already started to do a little bit of work here, and I think that this looks absolutely atrocious at the moment. This looks so bad. Yeah. But we are gonna just continue to hum and haw with it, and you know, again, it is just gonna be like a stone bridge. Nothing really too special. But we're gonna have like arches, you know, in between and that sort of thing, which I'm very excited about. Let's see. I think we can push it back and have it a little bit more steep right here. I think that I think that that's not a bad idea. But yeah, it feels good to be back on Lotus. There's also a lot of like house tour things too. Pug is like the most awesome, incredible Minecraft player, and I don't even know, he ended up just bequeathing me and buying so many diamonds from my terracotta shop. It has made me the richest I've ever been in this game, out of nowhere. So that's exciting, but I think, if I'm being honest, when it happened at the same time, I was like, man, now I have all the blocks that I'm needing for the foreseeable future, and I was like, what am I here to really be progressing with at the moment? And I wanted a feeling of like, all of this is my own doing and work, and so I think that's why I ended up taking a little, maybe like 2 weeks, kind of not full, like, you know, full break from the server, but like I was still here and there, but not taking as much vigor and being able to breathe and do things at my own pace on Lotus, which is a good thing. I think it was a good switch up for me. Let's see, I think we're gonna hop into Cheaty Cam and just try to get an idea here. I think that's starting to come together. Let's see, I do want to maybe try to make this look a little bit similar to it, which means we're gonna have to take the slabs right here, I believe, and then fill in. That shouldn't be too hard, and then it should be pretty good to go, I would like to think. Let's take a look. It's nice already to have just something that we can work with here. Doing a lot of IRL stuff, that totally makes sense. It's been grind time for me too, and I've been really prioritizing as much as I can, just being able to hang back and be able to recharge the battery as much as possible. So I totally understand that, my man. But yeah, I'm excited for the next good times, and we're getting very close. Actually, you might not have been able to see it. I'm not going to go all the way down the path, but from the path you can actually kind of see the most recent build that you've been working on, and that's been very exciting. Let's see. This is why Cheaty Cam is so easy, especially when I got to take these 2 blocks out behind me. Especially when you can ramble a little bit like myself, right? And then we're gonna put some cobblestone here. And then I feel like if we just fill this in right here. Let's see, take some more slabs. I feel like we should be good to go. Just for like a base outline. Get rid of this grass right here. Let's take a look. Something's missing. Okay. Take out these 3 slabs right here. I can't reach it, man. Okay, now let's step back and take a look. I feel like I'm getting better at this off-the-top building thing, and I think I need a couple more sets of slabs right here. I don't know, I feel like, although I was saying earlier, like, I can definitely get a bit nervous when it comes to just trying to freehand while doing it live, but I had to do it on a collaboration video pretty recently, and it was the first time I had ever really done it like under a time limit or pressure. And man, it was a lot. Okay, we can't put that slab right there, but I felt like I actually was pretty successful in doing it, and I enjoyed the process too. So I was like, okay, why don't I try to actually do a little bit of freeform building here on stream. Still can't exactly tell. Just getting stuck behind leaves. I think we might need to even extend it a little bit more. That's interesting. It's going quite a long way. Then it's so weird. Yeah, I don't like that. I think we might be missing something here. Like, can we put stairs here? We can. And so that could have been the missing link right here. Fill this in a little bit. Take out the slabs. I don't know. This could be messing up the entire thing. Which it is. That's funny. Hey, this is what the iterations are all about. But I still feel like I'm getting better at doing this, although what I ended up doing on the collaboration video was something that's very much on my alley, something that I do often on live streams, which is like terraforming and just like decoration work. And just spicing up the area, and that's exactly what I did. But I think it was good. It was fun. It was a good time. I would definitely do it again. Although I wasn't sure if it was something that I was going to enjoy when I started it. What am I missing here? So we got slab, double slab, block slab. Okay. I'm still in pre-cam, I'm trying to mine it. That's funny. Let's take a look here, okay. Slab, double slab. Okay. Then another slab, or another full block and then a slab. I can't believe I was able to remember that many moving parts while trying to build it and talk about it. Pretty impressed when it comes to that right there. Okay, so that's a full block right there. Go like that. I think I might have actually just been able to do that. Let's take a look. That's not bad. Okay, let's count how many blocks. This might not be the easiest way. Okay. So technically, from here, okay. So, I would count out loud with me. I'm an elementary school teacher, as many of you guys know, so that is something that I'm doing many times throughout the day. I'm just gonna grab a sip of water. Actually, I'm not gonna do it that way. We'll just continue on with the pattern and figure it out as we go. Okay. I guess since we started with slabs, we might as well. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just start coming down like this. I think we'll go back up now. Then let's go another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's just see how this looks. I messed up. That's the one thing that's not that fun about building a bridge. I guess if you have efficiency, it might be a little bit more favorable for you, but we go. Kind of bobbing up and down in the water unless you make a platform, and that can be unsightly for a replay mod, which is not always the thing that I like to do, if you've watched any of my videos, of course. So, we're doing it the hard way here. $30 is not a long time. Yeah, I would agree. Okay. I messed up. I didn't go as low that time. That's fine. That's an easy fix, though. I think this will actually be a pretty good baseline for us, too. So we're just going to go like that. I think. No, I messed it up. Okay. You know, it's not... I don't know. If you can give yourself the grace and, like, be okay with, like, the building process, then it's not a problem, like, making a mistake every once in a while. So I'm actually going to go 3 here. Then I'm going to go down there. And that's the same level. Cool. There we go. Slip can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we'll take a step back and see how all of this is looking. Eventually, we're going to connect these pillars down here, but I just wanted to get an idea for the arches. And I actually don't... I usually, when I've been making bridges... Oh, that could be... That could look cool. Okay. I usually use stairs. That could be all we need for a... Okay, let's extend the pillars down right here. And it doesn't have to be anything incredible, because adding in all the extra details, that's where it comes in. And this bridge isn't going to be 1 block long either, right? So it's good to kind of just figure it out this way. See, yeah, we can come in down with some blocks now. There's something so cathartic about just being able to do it freeform. Just kind of figure it out. I think that is just about exactly what we're going to be going for. If we want to, we can always slab out on each side one more and smoothen it out as well, but I think I'm okay with that at the moment. Keep on heading down. Oh no. Okay. That is really deep there. That's going to be no fun to have to texture on up, but it's okay. What you going to do about it, right? Okay. At least for the moment, I'm going to come out on the pillars right here, and then I can extend, because I know I want this to be at least 3 wide. Do I want it 5 wide? I can't tell. I mean, it's a lot more blocks. A bit more of a time investment, too. But then you can do so much more with the arches, and I can do stairs in the inside and like that sort of stuff. It's like, do I just really want to commit the time? I'll think about it. I'm not exactly sure yet. Coming down there, but I think this is nice. If this was like a monorail or a monorail design, I think that would be a really good first start. Just come on up like that. Yeah, it's a piece of cake. And then we'll come back on up like this too. Continue to layer it up with our cobblestone. And just like nothing, I don't know how long I've been streaming for, but you can already start to get a design here. Love it. I love it. I'm a fan. But I'd love to know, what have you guys been up to? How's your week been, and any plans for the weekends? For me, I'm going to be finishing up the Q&A when I'm done at least getting a rough design of this bridge right here. Or at least that's the plan. If sometimes I can really get in super build mode. Not super fast build mode, but just get really into the building zone. I kind of do want to have this done this weekend so that I can really take a look at the area for the Halloween place and just start to dig my time into it. But we'll have to see. Sometimes you have all these ideas on what you want to do within Minecraft, but if time really allows, that is always a different thing. I know I'm not the only person here that feels that way, or has had that experience too. And we're eating through our cobblestone blocks pretty quickly. That's okay, because we have plenty more on the other side of the bridge, which is a good thing to be able to say, I gotta say. Yeah, you were feeling the crunch for the collab. I get that, but you were building like a build. For me, I was just building a pond, which you know is something that I do on stream literally all the time. So like, I just completely just like had a conversation with Shram and like chit-chatted, and like I felt it, but I didn't feel it that much, if I'm being honest. Which is a total good thing. I might dirty up the shulker boxes real quick. Let's see. I'm going to. Okay, we'll come back on all of the right here, guys. This is actually the second ever comment of the day book, which is awesome. We got a bunch of wonderful questions as well from some awesome people. And it's cool. We're on to the second arc in Lotus. Oh, it's gonna look good. You can already tell. I think 3 wide is how we're gonna go. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Let's see. I'm gonna go and make even more slabs. It seems like that's the main thing we're using at the moment, which that's totally okay with me. It's nice to be able to experiment with a new type of block. Let's see. I make a mistake. Let's see. Can I do the justice from down here? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm just gonna take the easy way. Go between our beautiful 2 tall flowers. There we go. And then we'll come in the middle and get rid of one of those guys right here. And we'll have ourselves a rough idea of what we're going to be working with here. Have to break a full block right there. What a bummer. Sometimes I'm like, ugh, that's not what I was hoping to do or looking for. I did it a second time as I was talking. Cool. Just like that, and now we'll just continue to slab on across here. And man, I am so used to just building at a higher height, I would say. I always am just crouching, and I do feel like that might be a reason why Actual Pug ended up giving me Swift Sneak for boots. He might have just been like, oh my gosh, you are always, always crouching when you're building, and it probably slows down my build time and ability. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Oh, that's gonna be fine. I mean, this is not gonna be a thumbnail in the episode, but I think it's gonna be cool. Let's see. We'll have to make that side consistent as well, but that shouldn't be hard. Let's see what happens when we come over. Oh, that's like exactly what we're looking for. Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. And the cool thing is we can actually, we probably will, we'll probably put a stair block right in here on either side. Which can kind of be hard to tell. Let's see. It's going to be hard to tell. Yeah. I guess I can just come up like this, which won't be a problem. There we go. But if we do it on the side I was talking about right here, can't really swim very fast because the elytra. If I take out this block right here, bang. It's going to give us some extra texture. And we'll probably continue to do that along here too, as much as we can. right in the middle right here as well. There we go. And now if we take a step back, let's do a third one right in here too. Do we have 4 in the middle right here? I may have messed up. Let's see. How many do we have in the middle right here? 1, 2, 3. No, I do have 4. Okay. So that means we can maybe even come in with 2 right here. Oh. I took out my pickaxe too. Oh, I didn't. Okay, and let's see when we don't get interrupted by that squid too much. Take a look right here too. Take out these 2 blocks. And of course it's taking L's right here. And even with that, like, I don't need to be crouching, but I still happen to. Take out that guy right there, and then we can hop back into Cheaty Cam and take a look here. But this is satisfying. I gotta say, it's nice to be able to just do this. Hey, Dino. Dude, thanks so much for hopping in tonight. I hope that you're having a good Friday, man. It's been a minute. I know you've been busy. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll be probably adding more stairs around here, and we'll probably maybe even make it more of like an arch design. That actually might be the plan right here. I like that idea, actually. Okay. But I'm gonna put in one more guy right here. And now, actually, boom. I think I'm gonna try to experiment with the idea of the arch that I'm thinking on the upper end right here, which could end up looking really cool if done right. But we'll have to see. This is gonna take a little bit of Cheaty Cam too, I think. Oh, this is hard. Okay. I think it's literally the block that I'm standing on. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, I missed it. F in the chat, man. Oh, I missed it by 1 block. That is such a bummer. Okay. So we're gonna replace this block here. Get rid of all of this. And then try it again. See if we can get another sort of curve coming up here too. Okay. Go up there. Oh no, man. I always forget, one of the mods that we have here on Lotus is that if you can sit on a slab. Like that. Actually, I'll show you in third person. I'm just sitting. I'm sitting on the slab, which kind of definitely looks like a chair. And it's a cool look. I vibe with it, but every once in a while it can mess me up, and that could have ruined a hardcore playthrough for sure. If it was, you know, in the nether or anything like that. Oh, I think that's the vibe. Oh, I think that's the vibe. Totally. Yep. Okay, because there's so much more. Again, it's just about trying to get a kind of idea of what you want to be working with. And again, so much more to be done here. Very cool. Okay. Let's see what happens if I place a block right here. No, I think it's the one before him. Just a little bit of trial and error. There we go. And then another 3. 2 blocks right here. Then 1 block and a slab. I did the exact same thing. Hey, it's nice to have diamond tools that can take it down really quickly. I must say that. Now try it again. 1.5. 2 blocks, back to 1.5. Do a full block. Oh, I messed it up. A half a block. Yep. Oh, totally is gonna be a cool vibe. And we'll be, yeah, once again, we'll use stairs all in here in order to make it maybe almost like a gear sort of thing. That sounds really cool and fun to me. Okay. Try to do it one more time. Come on. I'm just gonna re-ball it. Let's see if the luck is on my side this time. Nah, I messed it up. Okay. I know. Oh, that's why you don't free-ball things. Oh, it could be this one. I still feel like I'm messing up. Thanks, Dino. I feel like it's not looking too shabby. Yeah. There you go. Up to 2 blocks. Okay. Bang. Oh, I'm so close. Hey, this is the real life process of sometimes what it looks like to create a you know, a pretty decent looking build, especially without going into creative beforehand. It takes a lot of, you know, forethought beforehand and a little bit of planning after too. Oh, that's definitely not nearly big enough. I see that Pug has joined the game as well. Man, that has been so helpful and supportive. And Pug, I don't know if you're watching the stream, man, but I am sorry that we weren't able to get together, man. I ended up getting sick on Sunday. It was no fun. I actually ended up having to not be in work too for Monday and for Tuesday. Was not feeling well. But I got a lot of building done. Yeah. Hey, dude. Good to see you. He is in stream. The man himself. But yeah, not a bad start right here, right? If we take a gander on back. Whatever this is going to shape out to being, it's going to be pretty cool. I appreciate you, man. But that does bring me... We're going to pause the cinematic. In Pug, I'll be back on in just a little bit's time. Promise. And don't go anywhere on stream yet, y'all, because I just wanted... I'm going to disconnect real quick. And once again, Pug, I'll be back online. I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on while I've been sick, like behind the scenes. And if you remember, you've maybe already seen the video, but it's my Forever World. And I'm very excited about it. I'm just going to wait before we go in and allow for it to save the replay mod file. I appreciate you being patient with me on that. And I've gotten a whole ton of work done. It's pretty wild on Slip's World, the Forever World. And there we go. You'll see that I have a really decent amount. It's starting to get pretty long, actually. Cinematics I still got to edit, which is funny. I got caught up all last weekends. And then I also played a lot because I got sick. So I have a ton more to do. We got Slip's World right here. Guys, this mountain range is insane. This whole place it's really wild. Hopefully we're in the right village. Yes, we are. it's really, for a first at bat, they're just like, for a start, this is looking really good. We have, I wish Indiana was on stream. 360, are you still watching? Because I feel like he asked, there's going to be a lot of lore in this area. The video was just this, and then you can see I have a massive bridge. Into a huge wheat field, which I might get rid of at some point in time. That kind of just slopes up into this mountainside. Look how crazy. It is just... My render distance, as many of you guys know, is always very down. But this mountain is crazy cool looking. What a wonderful mountain range to be in. But as you can see, we got a farm and got into texturing the walls over here and just sparsely populating everything with potato plants and making it all look really pretty. And then we have a bunch of builds actually down here, which is, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to like so much of the stuff that I was doing when I was sick. Like I just had to recharge and I couldn't really do anything else. And I didn't feel like talking. I didn't feel very good, but I did feel like building. And so I did. Right here we have a cartographies table. Can't say that. Cartography tables that are a really cool just accent and color piece, I think. Going into this nice cozy cottage right here, where we have some banners, and as you guys know, I always do interiors, and just some extra storage, and I don't know the lore behind this place in particular. We have our diamond tools that we've already used over here, but we're gonna get there. I'm thinking maybe ETAT lives in here, but not sure. But 360, actually, this is your house right here. I didn't think you were going to be logging on, but I wanted to show you this, and I'm going to have a cutscene with you at some point for this house right here. And we can head on down, and you can see that we have some lanterns, and actually, this is a hidden trapdoor where we can head down here, and I just made this all myself. I've made like automatic crop farms following tutorials, but I really just wanted to, using my knowledge of a tutorial, make one that was smaller and more compact, and it works, and we can just press the button that's right here. I'm not going to right now. Actually, why not? I mean, it's all full, right? I'll make a replay mod cinematic of it. And it all goes down. Right? Isn't that fun? Just a nice little redstone contraption there. I mean, it gets almost everything. And it doesn't always go into the hoppers, and many of you guys know I do not know redstone at all. I am not a redstoner. It's very technical. But it doesn't matter to me because it still saves me the task of having to collect all of the potatoes. And then, you know, some of them still go into the hopper, but I'm not going to keep them in my inventory anyways. I'm going to put them back into the chest. So it's like, whatever, it's right there in front of me to grab. So I really don't have too much of a problem with it. And we've already been using a lot of potatoes, but as you can see, we're still starting to get some pretty quickly. To get that guy out of there. He was messing with me, but starting to dig into tons of storage over here. But we have plenty of space to do that, as you can see. No question about it. Cobb, that is probably the question of the day. Dude, I'm loving it. I'm not... I'm absolutely loving the palette. One of my... this is probably my favorite build that I've made so far here. I just think it looks really good. And I'm not going... As you can see with Lotus, I just, you know, made sure to get every single inch and square covered. But I think I was actually inspired by you a little bit. And I was like, you know, I want at least this first part of the kingdom here to not look like it has the wealth of like 5 kingdoms. Like, this is a starter area and it's a forever world. So I wanted to go more medieval, and this is still my style, as you guys can see. And I kind of just like the staircase that we have going up there. Yeah, 360, this is your house over here. And I don't know, I really like it. We can head inside, and I actually ended up using coal as part of the floor and dark oak wood that I stripped. Just nice and cozy and quaint in here. And I got some banners with a really... I like this roof design. I've never really kind of tried with it before, but you can see, like, I guess if we go back like that, it's kind of just like so cutesy. Such a cutesy little house. And so I'm a fan of that right there for sure. Take out my bed real quick, and then I have even another build right here, which is crazy. Especially if you've seen me build on Lotus, like, those builds are very consuming, but these guys, as you can see, are the interiors are very small and whatnot, and it's been a lot easier to just kind of bang them out and get the materials with diamond tools. And so I've just been really enjoying that. The path actually continues along over here too, and you can look out where we have a lookout into... actually, we have another build over here. I forgot. I've done a lot of building, as you can see. Just a nice overlook onto the water right here. But this area, as you can see, and man, sometimes it is... I have storage in the background. You can still see I did a good amount of texturing, but this is actually like an a garbage pit sort of thing, I guess. And it's fun. It's just like fun to use. I didn't think I was gonna find it enjoyable, but it's actually really fun to use. And of course it starts to rain, but a really cool design, I think. Really been working a lot with like using the leaves to try to use extra texture, and I haven't used iron bars that much as like actual windows in the medieval style, and then deep slate as texture for I guess not that build. I don't know why. Actually, yeah, for this build too. And for that build, so kind of starting to get that theme in. But it's such a satisfying feeling just being able to, I don't know, not need to deck out the area as much as I do. And I love doing it the way that I do in Lotus, don't get me wrong. But also just being able to build and explore a new palette and have like medieval lore and just be exploratory and try new things. Been really fun. But this right here is Indiana's house, and this is another one of those custom tree designs from ETAT, and we have some pots and some saplings over here, and we have a cozy little cottage with a cutesy little chimney right here, as you can see. And some just nice little potato field over here. Some hay bales to help light up the area too. And just some smokers and some storage and crafting tables and all of that sort of stuff. It's, as you can see, it's a whole lot of work that have actually been done. And over here, I think this is cute too. This is like, I don't know, just a little overhang for the farm. It's so nice and cozy. You can, if I was to go F1 right here, just walk around, you can see we have a cliffside coming over. I ended up getting these flowers for myself. But yeah, just what an immersive little area that we have, which leads out onto the water and into a wonderful kingdom over here. But y'all, that is going to be it for our stream tonight. I think a really good first start for our bridge that's leading over to Cobb Space on Lotus. I might get back into it tonight. I don't think I'm done, but I am going to go and have some dinner and chill out before I get back into the Lotus SMP tonight. But I hope that you guys have a wonderful Friday. Once again, our Q&A video is going to be coming out sometime in the morning. I'm going to give myself the time to sleep in if I desire to. Because it's something I should probably do more. But anyway, I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will chat with you all hopefully very, very soon. Have a good one.